Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap is nearly all machining. I should have been away at a steam rally this weekend at Whitby with Richard, but things didn't work out. I didn't get away. Last weekend I was at a steam rally across in the Lake District. It was a great weekend, absolutely fantastic. I did get some video. It'll not be in this week's nightcap, possibly later on in the week I might put a little bit of video up showing some of the things that were at the steam rally. In the first part of tonight's nightcap, I have a very simple job. It's a short stub shaft of a lathe, and all I have to do is machine an 8th keyway in it. I'll show how I set it up, and I'll show how anyway, I like to watch the video. It was quite exciting, quite interesting in the end. In part 2, I'll show how to do the same job, but doing it in the lathe, using the lathe as a milling machine. That's interesting because a lot of people have got a lathe, they haven't got a milling machine. Before I had a big lathe and a milling machine. All my work was done on a little Chinese lathe, and I turned some nice work out. If you take your time, you can still do a decent job on small lightweight machinery. There's a package turned up at work this week with some really nice milling cutters and bits and pieces in it. I'll show a little bit of that. Some interesting odds and ends in there. When I was at the steam rally last weekend at Fruitborough, there was a lad come across and he gave us a carrier bag, and inside the carrier bag there were some various forms of Loctite, instant blow Hailmore. He used to help us put the steam engine together. Anyway, thanks very much. I do appreciate it. They all will get used. This is the Loctite in the Hailmore that was given to us at last week's steam rally. I've now used Hailmore for a long time. We used to use it quite a bit, but I've never used it for such a long time. Everything's sort of silicon now. Not that you take that many things to bits. Anyway, thanks very much. That will all be used. I'll have to do the draw for this week's prize, which was the Moore and Wright steel rule in a nice little steel set square. There's a lot of names in here now. I'm getting roughly 100 names a week. Right down the bottom, got one. At least I should be able to read me and writing. Howard John, man, you clown. Right. Peter James Clark. There you go. So Peter James Clark, send me your address. They'll be posted off to you this week. I'm going to do another giveaway tonight. This week's giveaway is only for this nice little tap wrench. This was in the collection of Engineer's Tools I was given a fortnight ago. It's an Eclipse 142, English made, in good condition. You normally find that the squares in here where that was in good condition. It's being used, but it's being used properly. If you want a chance at winning the tap wrench, all you have to do is send me an email. That's my email up there. Send us an email with your name in. Your name goes into the bucket. Yourself, Debsy or Stig or whoever, it'll pull the name out. If your name comes out, you win. I'll post it off to you completely free of charge anywhere in the world. If you don't win, your name stops in the bucket. Perhaps you might win next week. Anyway, that's all you have to do. Email with your name, send it to me. In last week's video, I said I would give away these two little brass steam engine cylinders that were in the engineer's tooling I got given. And there's quite a few people actually emailed us saying they would like them, but there was one in particular, one of the first ones, a lad called Jacob Fowler. He is associated with the Clay Mills pumping station, and they have a group of like apprentices, like young lads who are doing model steam engines. So I think I'll send it to them and hopefully some young lad can make something out of these. And Jacob did say he would send us some pictures of the progress, how they actually got out of them. So they'll be in the post this week here. This one, it's like a Stuart Turner made an engine called a series, like a flash steam engine. That's like probably a copy of that. And this one's a little double acting slide valve engine cylinder. I mean, they won't work to them, but it's a starting point anyway. So they'll be in the post this week. I've got a nice little milling machine job to do here for a lad. Basically, he's made a shaft like that for his lathe. That's the one he's made. And what he wants me to do is put a keyway into there. First thing we need to do is decide what size the key is. It looks like 1/8 probably is 8th. It is 1250, so it's an 8th keyway. I have got an 8th milling cutter. That's it there. It's a double-ended one because you always snap one end off. It's the only one I've got, so I'll have to be extremely careful with it. I have got a woodruff key cutter as well, which I could use, but I'm just going to use the milling cutter to put the keyway in the milling machine. There's also a way of cutting this keyway in a lathe. If the cutter survives doing that on the milling machine, I'll put it in the lathe and I'll show you how you can set up and mill a slot in the lathe. The vise I use on the milling machine most of the time has got 2 dowel pins in, which locate into the slots on the table and actually get it very near to being parallel. I'm just going to make sure that it is running as near parallel as I can get it. We'll just set a 0, could be anywhere. We'll set it straight up and down. Right, that's on 0 there. The way I do it, I set the power feed away very slowly the other way and just watch what happens to the counter. You see it's moving, so I can tap the vise on the move, so to speak. Wrong way. Till it gets to the point where it stopped moving. It's not bad there. Right, reset to 0. Right, so to all intents and purposes that's not moving. Nip the bolts up, or the nuts up rather. Right, once again we'll 0 it. One more check. Pretty good. There's several different methods of holding this. You could put it in a V-block and clamp it onto the bed like that to make sure the V-block was running nice and true. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a V-block in the vise like that. I'm actually going to put a dovetail, not a dovetail, I'm actually going to put a keyway in his oil shaft just to sort of practice on to make sure my setup's good before I do the real one, because I'm not in a hurry. Right, so basically that's nipped nice and tight in the V, which is running parallel to that, and I know that the base of the vise is running parallel to the bed of the machine. All I've got to do now is set up the centre line in here and then machine the dovetail in. It's a keyway, John. Machine the keyway in. Right, so the next thing is to find the centre of the shaft. Just going to use this edge finder to find the centre of the bar. Right, I think you can see the edge finder and the readout at the same time. All you do, you take it towards the edge finder, and you see the edge finder stops moving. You do it again. It stops moving there. It pushes off. That's the point we're looking for. Do it once more. Right, that's the point there. So we'll zero the axis on the milling machine. Go to the other side. Same again. Go a little bit more. And until it stops moving and kicks off. Then we'll do it once more. Stops moving, kicks off. I'm getting a reading at 24.2. Oh, that's 12.1. I'll bring the camera in close so you can see the actual edge finder stop. Do it again. Just about stopped there, and it just moves off, and I've got the same reading, 24.2. Okay, so we want to go 12.1. Caught one to it to left, 10, 11, 12, 12.1, 0.115 will be. That's it. Lock off the axis at that. I've been meaning to modify the handle here for quite some time now. Got a round nail handle along with a 17mm nut in the middle. It's not ideal. One thing you don't do is put a milling cutter in there. That's a drill chuck for spinning drills. We need a proper collar chuck on there. Gets a much better hold and runs a lot more accurately. If I could just find a bastard spanner. Right, the keyway is 125 thou wide, so I'm going to make it 65 thou deep, which gives it 5 thou clearance. So we need to touch this off, basically there. We'll start it up. We'll run this fast. I want to bring it up, it just touches. Just touching there. Right, so I'm going to zero the Z axis. We'll put on just a light cut at first. 10 thou. Right, I want to run the milling machine as fast as it will go. I've got it running the new inverter now so it can really wind it up. Unfortunately, you still make that annoying belt noise. Try for 20 this time. A little bit of oil won't do any harm at all. Because that minute cutter really does want to break. If you had a box full, it would last forever. But I haven't got a box full, I've got this one. I think we're at 50 now, so we'll do another 10. Right, the moment of truth, we'll try the key into the slot. The key's had a bit of a miserable life by the look of it. It's a decent fit. Right, I'm quite happy with that. All I've got to do now is exactly the same job, but on his new piece. Right, we'll power it up. Just touching. Just polishing it there. From the zero of the dead axis, 165 flow. The zero. Hand wheel as well. There's 20 cell cut to start with. Bastard! Right, so this is what happens. I don't know why that broke. I can't see a reason for it breaking. It broke in half. Right, so it's back to plan B. Now I have got a plan B, luckily. Right, that's the plan B. That's a 125 thou 8-inch. These are cutting woodruff keyways, but it'll cut a key into here, key into here, rip on it all a parallel keyway. There's actually a cutter that was sent in by a viewer. I've not used it before, it's a brand new cutter. Right, now we've got to get the centre height of this cutter exactly in the centre height of the job. Right, by using the maths I've worked out that cutter's now dead centre. It's just touching, and I've zeroed the axis. I think this is made of something a lot harder than what it needs to be. 56 now. And 65, this should be its last cut. That's a nice fit in there. Happy with that. This is the top wrench for this week. This is the top wrench for this. Howard John, get it out, you idiot!